But they're going to look to try and bounce back from that this week, starting off with their third match of the season, clanging into one another. As Matt gets up high, Sizz this time looks to try and get off the backboard. He's got Jacob to aim for. Jacob will put it down! What a goal to start us off in week 2!
I was watching it from his perspective as he went up for this, and even in my head, I'm like, there's no way. He's dropping that to Insol. He's going to drop it down to Insol, and he puts it on target instead.
Jackie once again required to move forward. He's going to try and get a double, and he's already got it. Left mesh just needs to tap it in, and we're all tied up.
So Jacob actually went for Matt and net when they were pushing up, but then he was caught in their net for way too long. The double demolition. You don't see it very often. We saw a double pump in the plane that we were saying.
Put all of his chips into that one basket and almost got caught for it.
After their previous showing earlier this week, Leathermere is actually just going to take that down. I don't know if they were out of boost. Try and take a look. They were all pretty low. The next best had 40, but he was far away. Yeah, neither had boost here. Sizz and Insolences. I gotta agree with Waypoint. Shove that into the wall, stop it from bouncing out hard, and now it's gonna be that much more difficult for Rogue to make anything out of this play.
Double commit. Probably won't matter too much, however. So the ball still needs to touch the floor. Sizz keeps it up. Has got targets. Touch not very good at all. Puts it over to Zane Jackie, who's just going to launch longer again. Ghost, just put the ball on the floor and you win, as it eventually will do so. 1-0 to Ghost.
Now that was much closer than I think everyone would have. Sometimes that third guy isn't always aware of how close or how far he should be. There were a couple moments where I saw the third guy
was not going to trouble Jacob all too much. Sizz missing the ball in time. This is a sloppy game so far.
He forgot he had no boost. Jacob!
Oh, wow! Jacob! Finally, with the cleanest double tap we could have possibly asked for, is going to put his team up by 1 goal.
This is his series to shine. Take a look at that. So clean.
Every single time one of these challenges goes in the favor of Rogue, that is more time wasted. They get closer and closer to tying up this series, although that will get them closer than any defense ever could.
I am kind of surprised that no one went up for this. The moment that starts bouncing out in front of your net, somebody wants to. I think Leathermere was on the backboard and was really hoping he could find it. Matt had some
Sizz just flicking over the top of Jacob. If there's any other time, there might be more time to chastise them for that, but it will be a win. Going over, but will Ghost be able to pick themselves up a pity goal? They have managed to get a hold of it, so it's a little bit of momentum heading into game 3.
Would you call it pity goal momentum? I don't know if I'd call it pity goal momentum.
I mean, Leathermere now knows he can hit the target. If he didn't know that yet, though.
He didn't know that after, what, 5,000 hours of gameplay. I think he might be playing it a little bit wrong. But either way, Rogue are going to tie the series 1-1. They were 4-0.
Kind of tends to do. So if the other team launches it, you need to be in position to defend as well. Matt, first touch, not great. Obviously trying to get it over to Leathermere, but instead, Jacob has just gone barreling forward, and Insol gets multiple touches for the goal.
And there you go, that teamwork. Sizz up into the ceiling, knowing that nobody could challenge it. Insolences with the triple tap off the backboard. Jacob going for the goal. That was great by him to try and pinch it into the wall, buy his team time. The moment you see a double commit on your team, your next option is just help them. So, Leathermere's going to sneak that in from the corner. You could have sworn a defender would have gotten there in time. Jacob sitting in corner. He had no boost left.
He's going backwards. He's got no boost. That is a double whammy of up by Rogue taking a lead, and then the rest of it has just been characterized by Ghost trying to find a way back in. Lovely passing play. Insolence's shot not good enough, but Jacob's follow-up will be picking up his 3rd of the series.
Who saved this? Was that Matt?
It was Matt. Pre-jump boy.
God, that is such a difficult thing, and that's got to feel so bad to make such a cool save.
Ghost, in the time that they need to set up their own play, have not been able to even control the ball, and that will give game number 3 over to Rogue.
Rogue now on game point. On target, might I add. There's someone from Rogue that's always there, which means there's just a little bit of a timing difference. If they'd fix that up, they would be able to just clear it past their defense.
Almost a couple of infield passes would be loved to have been sinned by now. Jacob jumped up, didn't have the boost, but there we go to start us off. Rogue will take the lead again.
What on earth happened here? Insolences with a flick, Jacob baiting it out, and then Leathermere, I think, getting bumped by Insol, and then Insol even scoring. Was that seriously, like, what is that equivalent of rock?
Communication breaks down. Jacob ends up missing. Sizz can barrel forward, 2 goals, and Rogue are thoroughly in control.
Zane Jackie thought he had this. He had the boost. He jumped up for it. but it hit that spot in the corner. The nightmare spot for any defender. It bounced straight up.
Down to, yeah, they had a terrible schedule. 0-3 would pretty much put to bed any hopes they would have of a top 2 finish. Big shot there from Matt. Finally finds himself some room, and there is hope for Ghost.
Just noticing that Ghost also going for the bumps. Sizz unable to make that insole. I don't know if he had a lot of boost. He was challenging up, trying to push up with his team, thinking. But the panic defense, well, I don't want to say panic, but the very quick defense that Ghost are needing to play right now is eventually going to wear on them.
Oh, there's the shot from Jacob, and that could completely tie this series up.
Getting overwhelmed in this angle from Jacob and the pace he was able to. You're talking about how sometimes these shots just aren't on pace, and this was plenty enough.
It's going to look like it's going to be incredible. Difficult for them to pull off, however. Jacob puts the ball straight down, and Rogue will pull it off. They are 1-0 for the season.
Pretty much just opening up today on an upset. I know we hadn't seen Rogue play all season, but just the teaser that we got just a couple days ago, you would not think it went this way.